How's it going, movie fans? Jonathan Martinez here again with another update on everything that's happening with Universal Studios and AMC and the whole movie world as it is. Yesterday, I came at you with some news about AMC banning all of Universal Pictures films from even being shown at any of their theaters. So I went in depth with the situation as to how it even happened, what this means for Universal and AMC, and my overall opinion and thoughts on what I think should have been done. So I'm not going to go into that again. Click on the link up above so you can get some more info on that. This is going to be a fairly short video just updating you on what just transpired in the last 24 hours. So there was a bit of confusion on my part yesterday concerning AMC and how I thought AMC isn't smart in the way that they were going and not showing any Universal films, because that's a lot of money that they could be making that they're not going to make and that their competitors could make. Well, if you go back to yesterday's video where I started quoting Jeff Shell, who is the head of NBC Universal and whatnot, and he ended up saying something along the lines that when theaters reopen that he's going to release movies in both formats. I was even a bit confused while I was reading that because it wasn't rehearsed. I was reading off the laptop the quote. Now, a day later, with a bit more research and some other things happening, now I know the gist of what's truly going on here. So Jeff Shell said because Trolls World Tour was so successful in its straight-to video on demand that they're thinking once theaters reopen that they'll show movies both theatrically and straight to video on demand. Now that is a big no-no because movie theaters are not going to survive that way. There again are practices that production studios have been going through for God knows how long, over 100 years, because Universal's been around for longer than that. There are fine prints and policies underlined by NATO and movie theaters themselves that say that you have to do things a specific way. Again, I go in depth on this in my last video. So to say, no, you know what, I think we are better than a lot of these other companies. We're gonna just release these movies theatrically, and if we want, we're gonna release the video on demand. That is why AMC decided to ban Universal films. Not because they were butthurt, but because they knew that Universal was going to try and put them out of business. Well, about a day later, Regal Cinemas, which is one of the other big theater chains in the world, now says that they will not be showing movies that fail to respect windows. And when they mean windows, they mean the practicing of windows of 3 months. Then you can release it on video on demand or Blu-ray or whatnot. That is the problem here, that Universal wants to go into business by themselves and not care about these other exhibitors, their partners for all of their life when it comes to film and showing film in cinemas. And these exhibitors, these movie theaters are not going to have it. And AMC was the first to say that we are going to ban you if you do this. And now Regal is coming into their fence and saying, you know what, we're going to ban you too if you decide to do this. Listen, this is a big deal. You cannot mess with tradition. You cannot mess with policy when it comes to how much money a film can make and the long-standing partnership that you've had for all of your life. Universal came out after everything that happened with AMC and they said that the reason they released Trolls World Tour so early was because they wanted people, while they were in quarantine, to have some entertainment. But I think that's a whole bunch of BS, because if that's the case, then you wouldn't be making this statement of now we're going to release movies theatrically and straight to home video. That doesn't work. You can't do that. And if you do that, you're going to make a lot of enemies. Just because Trolls World Tour was so successful video on demand, and I have those numbers in the video, doesn't mean that you're going to lose money. Because once Halloween Kills comes out, once Fast and Furious, Jurassic Park, and all these huge franchises come out, video on demand is not going to make as much money as when you go to a movie theater. Yes, I'll watch it, sure, but I'm also going to watch it in the movie theater. And in the end, you can't stab your partner in the back. If Universal doesn't retract its statements in the near future, I can see every huge theater chain in the world banning all of its films. But that's just a quick update as to what's happening right now. Regal's into it now. God knows who's gonna get into it next. Maybe Cinemark. Comment down below, what do you think? What's gonna happen next? Do you think Universal's gonna retract its statements? Do you think they're gonna hold solid? Comment below and let me know what you think. But again, like this video, share it with family and friends, support content that you like, let them know what's happening in the movie world, and subscribe to my channel. Till next time, movie fans.